Good morning, dear children. Welcome back to the Geography online class. Today we will be starting with chapter number 9, Industries, Their Need and Classification. Industry refers to an economic activity that is concerned with the production of goods, extraction of minerals, or provision of services. Industrial development is the key to progress and development in the modern world. Today, the term industry is used to mean any productive activity in any sphere of life. In early days, craftsmen were the chief manufacturers of goods, and goods were produced in their houses. The Industrial Revolution started in Great Britain in late 18th century, and it brought many changes in the field of manufacturing. Hand-operated tools gave way to power-driven machinery, which resulted in the mass production of goods. From England, the Industrial Revolution spread to the rest of Europe, to North America and Japan. At the time of independence, India was not an industrialized country, but we have taken rapid strides since then. The 5-year plan has played a major role in the industrialization of the country. Need for industries in the world. Manufacturing industry became a key sector of production and labor. In European and North American countries during the Industrial Revolution, this came through as a successive and rapid advancement in the technology, due to which production of coal and steel boomed. Due to which now 1/3 of the world's economic activity is derived from the manufacturing industries. The larger the number of industries a country has, the stronger it becomes because number one, they provide infrastructural support. Number two, they provide us with products in sufficient quantity and at reasonable prices, which make life easier. Basically, in every country of the world, industries contribute a lot to its national income. Types of industries. Industries are divided into various categories based on certain criteria. For the sake of our understanding, we can classify the industries on the basis of size, ownership, and raw material. We will start with the classification based on size. The size depends on number one, the number of people employed, capital invested, raw material used, and the area occupied, along with the nature of the goods produced in a particular manufacturing unit. So on the basis of size, the industries are divided into the following categories: small scale industry, large scale industries, and the cottage industry. Let's continue with the first one, that is the cottage industry. It is a kind of a household manufacturing unit, and it employs people in small family setup using hereditary craftsmanship, where ordinary tools are used to process raw material which is easily available in the locality, and the processed goods have a local market. So, very less investment is needed to set up a cottage industry, and transport hardly plays any role in it. Cottage industry is very important as it helps to add value to the primary product. For example, like clay and model are transformed into artistic statues. Number two, it generates employment in villages. Number three, it preserves the ancient art and talent of the village craftsmen. The main articles in the cottage industry which are made include pottery, basket making, handlooms, rope, shoes, and fishnet, etc. It is still an important industry in most of the developing countries, which is including India. These industries are specially encouraged by the government as they generate employment and improve the living conditions in the rural area. The second industry, classified on the basis of size, is the small scale industry. The use of power machinery, investment, and external labor used for production sets apart the small scale industry from a cottage industry. It requires more hired and skilled labor and small machines running with power. The number of goods increases and goods are sold in local as well as the outside market. The products of the small scale industries include electronic goods, brassware, utensils, furniture, perfumes, leather goods, etc. They can develop according to the needs of an area and can help to improve the standard of living. Number 3 is the large scale industry. The scale of operations in terms of inputs and outputs demarcate the large scale industry from a small scale industry. These industries run with the help of large machines, a larger number of workers, and require a lot of capital investment. Mass production of goods in such industries require cheap and affordable transport to reach distant markets. These industries usually make primary products which are used by the other industries. For example, iron and steel, cement, oil, chemicals, aircrafts, and shipbuilding industries are the examples of large-scale industry. The second classification is on the basis of ownership, which can be classified into the following categories, that is the public sector, private sector, and the joint sector. Public sector industries such industries are owned and managed by the government and its agencies. They are called public sector industries, as the entire nation owns and invests in them. Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, Steel Authority of India, etc. are examples of public sector industry. Number 2 is the private sector industry. Now they are owned privately. That means private ownership means a resourceful individual or group of individuals set up these industries with their own investment, as the profits earned by it belong to its owners and they only have to bear the losses, if any. So the profit also belongs to them and the losses also only belongs to the individual or group of individuals. Examples like the Reliance Industries, Tata Iron and Steel Industry, these are relevant examples of the private sector industry. Next is the joint sector. This kind of enterprise are jointly owned and managed by the government agencies. The third one is the joint sector. This kind of an enterprise is jointly owned and managed by the government agencies and private firms. As they pool their resources together, both the partners share the advantages and losses together. Maruti Udyog Limited, Oil India Limited are some examples of joint sector. The third category of classification is based on the raw material, and these can be classified in the following groups: agro-based industry, mineral-based industry, pastoral-based industry, and the forest-based industry. Right now, we are just going to discuss the agro-based industry. In all such industries which derive their raw materials from the agriculture sector or in which agricultural produce is processed to make the final product for use is an agro-based industry. Some examples are sugar, oil, cotton, jute, and the textile industry.